Why is Switzerland one of the richest countries in the world? Why is Singapore a global economic powerhouse despite its small size? And why do some countries with vast natural resources remain trapped in poverty? This question has puzzled economists, historians, and world leaders for generations. Why are some countries rich while others are poor? At first glance, the answer may seem obvious. Natural resources, oil, gold, diamonds, fertile land. But the reality is far more complicated. Some of the world's wealthiest nations have very few natural resources. Meanwhile, some resource-rich countries continue to struggle economically. So what really determines a nation's wealth? One of the most important factors is institutions. Institutions are the rules, laws, and systems that govern a country. Strong institutions protect property rights, enforce contracts, reduce corruption, and create a stable environment for businesses and investors. When people trust the system, they are more willing to invest, start businesses, and build wealth. But when corruption is widespread and laws are weak, economic growth often suffers. Education is another key factor. Countries that invest heavily in education tend to develop more skilled workers, entrepreneurs, engineers, scientists, and innovators. A highly educated population can create new technologies, improve productivity, and attract global investment. This is one reason countries like South Korea transformed from poverty into prosperity within a few decades. Geography also plays a role. Countries with access to major trade routes, ports, and navigable rivers often have economic advantages. Trade allows nations to exchange goods, attract investment, and participate in global markets. Historically, countries located along important trade networks often became centers of wealth and innovation. Political stability is equally important. Investors are less likely to commit money to countries experiencing constant conflict, instability, or uncertainty. Businesses need predictable environments to grow. When governments are stable and policies remain consistent, economic development becomes easier. Innovation is another major driver of wealth. Many of the world's richest countries are leaders in technology, research, and entrepreneurship. New inventions create new industries. New industries create jobs, and jobs generate economic growth. Countries that encourage innovation often outperform those that rely solely on natural resources. Speaking of resources, having valuable resources can sometimes become a disadvantage. Economists call this the resource curse. When governments become heavily dependent on oil, minerals, or other resources, they may neglect other sectors of the economy. If resource prices fall, entire economies can suffer. Some countries diversify their economies successfully, others do not. Culture and social trust can also influence economic success. In societies where people generally trust one another and cooperate effectively, business transactions tend to occur more smoothly. Lower levels of trust often lead to higher costs, greater inefficiency, and slower economic growth. Infrastructure matters too. Roads, railways, ports, airports, internet networks, reliable electricity. Modern economies depend on infrastructure to move people, goods, and information efficiently. Without it, growth becomes much more difficult. History also leaves a lasting impact. Colonization, wars, political decisions, and historical events can shape a country's development for generations. Some nations inherited strong institutions and infrastructure. Others face challenges that continue to affect them today. The truth is that there is rarely a single reason why a country is rich or poor. Economic success is usually the result of many factors working together. Strong institutions, education, innovation, trade, infrastructure, political stability, and effective leadership. Countries that combine these elements often create environments where businesses thrive and citizens prosper. Those that struggle with multiple challenges may find economic development much harder. The gap between rich and poor countries is one of the most important issues facing the modern world. Understanding why these differences exist helps us better understand economics, global development, and the future of nations. Because wealth is not simply about resources, it's about how societies organize, innovate, govern, and create opportunities for their people. And that may be the most important lesson of all. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content about economics, business, global trends, and the forces shaping our world.